What's going on? This is My Life in the Shop. I'm your host, Donald Washington. What you just witnessed was vicious, aggravated battery, actually attempted murder. A 5-year-old baby boy playing on his iPad. Shot in the head by some malicious coward. This happened on 200 block on 115th. I'm going to show you guys that block. In this today, I am not going to hold any punches. We playing too much with these shorties. These little shorties running around here. The young boy that got me shot, he's in critical condition. If he make it, he may be messed up the rest of his life. Young boy name was Clareon Williams. The rest of those babies that you are seeing was most of the babies killed this summer. I'm not going to hold any punches. We hold too many punches. I want to talk about politics and the Democratic Party. I want to talk about why the violence in the black community. Black Lives Matter? Stop it. Stop it. Y'all rather march on a Columbus statue. But when New Era Chicago says, hey, let's patrol our own communities, 11 people show up. Thousands showed up to spray paint Black Lives Matter on the streets. On the street. And people called that a victory. Let's talk about group economics. We can talk about all that. Let's talk about the code of silence in the black community. The people doing this in our community are terrorists. They're traitors. They worse than the freaking Klan. I told a lady, she told me, oh, if Trump get in there, you're going to get shot by a racist. Oh, really? I don't see that. I see us doing the damn killing. That's what I see. That's what I just watched. Chinatown. Somebody got murdered in Chinatown. You know what they did? They held community meetings every day. And everybody had to be there. Not only did the community had to be there, they brought superintendent in there, they brought police chiefs, the mayor had meetings every day. First, they got together with their community and they said, hold the one of ours got killed. They said, what are we gonna do? And we need to find out now for this to never happen. They met every day. They set up a neighborhood watch where everybody walk out and they're watching you. You go to Chinatown today and they would watch you. Everywhere you go, they ain't having it. Then they got extra cameras set up everywhere. And they got people watching, everybody that come in and out. In and out. How many community meetings we had out in Roseland? Zero. Nothing. Anybody install extra cameras? The Ring camera today is Black Friday. The Ring camera's on sale for $60. But will we turn that person in anyway? Probably not. Probably not. We won't even, somebody in that building know that killer. Oh, he wasn't shooting at the damn 5-year-old. He was shooting at his rival in that building. He knew where his rival lived, or somebody in that building. Somebody in that building, somebody in that community knows something. Somebody in that building knows something. Somebody knows something. There's a $10,000 reward out. Community activist, probably Father Flake and some other, put up the money for reward. Let's talk about the Democratic Party. Like I said, I don't like to hold punches. I don't. Let's start back to when this problem started. And one of the biggest issues in our community. One of the biggest issues in our community, group economics. We spend 98% of our money outside our community, leaving the children in our communities with no jobs. With poverty comes violence. We allow everybody else to come outside our community, come inside our community, set up shop, and leave. Yeah, we patronize those businesses that don't even hire for the community. More importantly, what is the biggest problem in our community? None of these children are growing up with fathers. Dude hanging out the street, blasting at the all the jail population share the same common denominator. Same common denominator. Why? Let's talk about jobs. Let's talk about wherever there's poverty, there's violence. Biden wants 20 million illegals to be citizens and with work permits. What does that do? That means 20,000 minority jobs instantly gone. Spiraling everybody in the poor community that's poor now and deeper into poverty. And you're going to see much more violence. You're going to see much more violence. Tell me I'm lying. Let's talk about welfare in the Democratic Party. They flood the black community with welfare. Oh, you make a mistake. You lay down with a loser with no crib car career. He run off. Boom. Don't worry about it. We'll flood you with welfare. Then she run off and sleep with another loser. Then another loser. Then another loser. That loser run off. That child grows up without a father. He ends up high school dropout, gang member, drug addict, drug dealer, killer. Because he's furious. He's already grew up in poverty and anger. He had nobody to guide him and say, hey, young brother, here, go this way. I talk about some of the communities, some of these communities that are ravaged in violence. One of my homeboys, Martin G. Johnson, had a post. Yeah, y'all, don't walk outside. Have bulletproof backpacks. Bulletproof backpacks. Let me tell you something. I posted on there, look here. If you live on a war zone, move! Ladies, why are you laying down with a loser that can't afford $2,000 down payment on an apartment to move your ass about the war-torn neighborhoods? How does that even happen? Why does that even happen? Why are we not patrolling our own communities? Why are we not turning these traitors in? Everybody in that community know who did that. Everybody in that community know who the intended target was. The intended target was like, damn, he was looking at me. He wasn't shooting at the kid, he was shooting at his rival, whoever he was beefing with. Whoever he was beefing with, he was blasting at whoever crib. And if his apartment building is probably more than one house. But we won't do nothing about it. We won't set up extra cameras. We won't set extra community patrols. We won't look after these children. We won't group economics. We will do absolutely nothing but blame the man for our problems. No self-accountability. We think that we can vote our way out of it, which we will get nothing out of our vote but a thank you. Dude was like, all right, cool, thank you. LBG, whatever the community, first priority. Legals, first priority. Tell me I'm lying. Anyway, people, these babies deserve to live. We got way too many guns on the streets and no accountability. Look at all them babies that's dead. I think that's the father of the young Clareon Williams, man. It's a tragedy, man. I couldn't imagine what he's going through. And it's a cycle, you know, man. If they don't catch that killer, man, I'm sure somebody will. Somebody will. You know, once you got a community where people know they could get away with murder, the police been stepped down. They said, y'all want to protest us? Okay, cool. Y'all have at it. And we just said, okay, cool, we'll have at it. So, you know, we got a code of silence because we can't stand the police and we can't stand tricks. And we got a code of tricking. But look at it this way, man. These are traitors. These are Klansmen. They're killing each other. They're killing our own children. And we just gonna stand back and let them have our children? We're going to stand back there and let them destroy our property value? Most of us are rent, so we don't understand about property value. But once we understand about property value, somebody die in your community. If you buy a house at $100,000, it's immediately worth like 60 because people are dying in your community. And then what they do is let y'all kill each other up, let y'all move out of the state. The rest that's there, they're going to tear it down. They're going to buy it for cheap, tear it down, gentrify your area. Gentrify your area. Anywhere where it's Democratic-controlled cities are hellholes. I'm going to tell you why. They cater to the poor and the illegals. Let's talk about New York, Baltimore, Chicago, California. Lightfoot wants to gave and giving free health care and stimulus, $1,000 stimulus checks a month for illegals. Then turn around and raise our property tax. That's why it's so expensive to live in California, Baltimore, New York, Chicago. Now they got to raise your property taxes. We giving out welfare to people that lay with losers. No job, no crib car career. They gone. They in jail. And they go have another baby. Them kids grow up to be those killers on the streets that's blasting at houses. Tell me I'm lying. I ain't gonna hold no punches. I'm tired of holding punches. People can hate me. I don't care. Hate me. Anyway, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this video. I'm sure I will get hate messages for it. However, that's the name of the game. Anyway, y'all, peace.